little smoky in here. What is going on? So I wanted to come on today. There's super intense energies, lots of psychic attacks, things along those lines. I just want to like come on and try to get messages for us right now from Spirit, okay? From the light, helping us to get through this chapter together. We're definitely stronger together, all right? That's something that's really important, something that we all need to know. Hi, SF. Welcome. Welcome to the party. How are you? How are you? Okay. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I hope you guys have lots of fun. Hope you guys, drink your margs, have all your beers. Hope you guys freaking dance. Raise the vibration. Hi, Wilma. Welcome. Okay. So I'm going to channel some messages today, okay? It's the 555 portal. Now, when I was checking in with these energies yesterday, it was intense, okay? It's very intense. So I want to get messages right now around this portal, and I'm hoping I can clear this energy. So I clear the channel of all interference energies. I clear everyone else's energies out of this reading, connecting to the highest love and light energies of the universe to help me to get divine messages and guidance for the collective in regards to the energies that we are all going through as a collective, as light workers here, helping us to get messages around what's going on. Okay, so God knows what's going on right now with the collective energies, with this 5-5 portal. What messages I'm hearing the galaxy is in danger, okay? The galaxy is in danger, okay? God of Angels, what messages do we have? It's interesting because on my live the other day when we were counting, I wanted to get messages in regards to like what was going on right now, and the fire alarm went off. And I don't know if you could hear it through the video, but when I checked back in later with everyone who was out there, there was nothing smoking. It just went off on its own. So I think that we have to come to the truth of what's really going on in the galaxy right now. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of energies that are involved right now. So let me just try to get these messages through, because the more we can figure out what's going on, then we can heal, and then we can bring in the right energies for the collective, okay? So, God Angels, what messages do you have for us in regards to the galaxy right now being in danger? What is the messages right now? What are the messages in regards to the galaxy? What messages do you have for us right now? Sorry, there's like all these energies clearing as I'm even doing this right now. I'm feeling some energies clearing right now. Maybe some of you all are clearing energies. I don't know. Maybe your presence here is even clearing energy. So that's how powerful you guys are, okay? Hi, Charlene. Hi, Elevated Entrepreneur. Jenny. Man, I was getting some messages that that people who are like confidants, or people that rely on each other right now, they're being attacked in some way, okay? Like certain energies are going after friends and family and people that are our support system right now, okay? So it's definitely important that we hold on to our friends and family right now and don't turn on them, because that's part of the warfare, okay? A big part of this warfare is isolation, okay? Is to isolate you from everyone you trust. And then eventually, you're alone, and then your energy field, has a greater chance of dropping and all of that kind of stuff. So that's a big part of the attack. So let me see if I can get messages around the galaxy and where this danger is coming from, because it feels like, okay, when I was checking in with the energies yesterday, I felt like all the light was being blocked out of the country or the world, okay? And when I was checking in with all of the light portals and what was blocking them, I was picking up some kind of a satellite system in space that was working as like a block in some way, like sending out dark energies that were like penetrating like the upper echelon of the galaxy. Like that's what it felt like to me. It felt like a spaceship of sorts, you know what I mean? That's what it felt like. And so I was trying to figure out how to clear that energy. And once the energy would clear, I could feel all the light portal coming in, and I could see angels and things like that. I could see the flashes of light and things like that. And then all of a sudden, within like 5 minutes, it went black all of a sudden. And so it's just a lot of stuff that's going on. It feels like there's people intentionally blocking out light portals from the planet. And I don't know how that's possible, but it feels like it's pretty high-tech stuff. It feels like it's like secret space missions. Like, and that's what it feels like energetically. I was also getting energies coming in from Beijing last night energies coming in from there that were affecting us. So I don't know. I just feel like everything has been being weaponized against us, and I don't want to be negative. I'm trying to get messages around this to clear it, but it feels like we're gonna have to up our game a little here with our light. I feel like we need to create like a very large scalar technology or something that can dominate these other energies that are keeping the light out. So let me see. So God and angels, what are the messages around the galaxy being in danger? Where is this coming from? Portal systems being blocked. Okay, I'm getting something on portal systems being blocked. Okay, coming through. Those are the light portal systems being blocked. And I believe that's part of that is the Stargate system, Stargate energies that we've been talking about a lot on this channel. I was also getting messages about the DNA being hacked. Like I have seen labs in different parts of the world working on our DNA and encapsulating the DNA in some kind of like an energy system. That I've seen people working on the DNA. Like I have seen labs working on our DNA, trying to almost like destroy it from the inside out. They are somehow like entrapping the DNA. That's like kind of, I had written this down. I was trying to get like messages around it. Did I write anything down that was like worthwhile on this? Splicing DNA in an interdimensional plane, creating an isotope with new DNA, attaching reptilian energy, and also something about carrier agents in the vaccine that carry neurotransmitters direct to your neural pathways. Fudge, did you guys see that orb? That was an orb. I don't know if you guys just saw that one. So a lot of you guys were asking like how it was attaching to our neural pathways. I'm thinking that there might be a carrier agent in the vaccine, possibly. Or yeah, it's something like that. And it can carry neurotransmitters direct to your neural pathways. And once it gets into your neural pathways, then that's how the programming gets in, okay? So this is why all these people are losing their minds, okay? This is not an accident. This is a form of psychological warfare. We are being psyopsed on the daily, and nobody is telling us, okay? Just like an FYI. I am. Here I am. I'm telling you. Not only that, but I'm also tapping into very dark satanic cults, okay, that are doing like death magic on the collective, where they're like basically doing soul possession rituals on the masses, and they are signing death agreements and death contracts with our energy fields or our DNA, and they're trapping our souls in lower dimensions and lower vibrational energies. It's something where they're breaking into our dream state, and that's how they're getting into our energy fields, and that's how they're able to carry out this type of an attack, is through the dream state. Okay, so it's like they literally like hijack the dream state through one of these portal systems or through the twin flame connection, and then from there they're able to do a soul possession through your dream space, is what it feels like. And it also feels that the more sensitive you are on the planet, you're more susceptible to these attacks, because you are, you know, most likely like not in your body. You might not be fully in your body all the time. You might be like astral traveling or doing work, you know, around the galaxy and like helping out humanity. And as a result of that, you could be more susceptible to this kind of an attack. Now, with this kind of an attack, it is like a satanic or Luciferian attack, and it's attacking you from the inside out. It's taking your soul to a lower plane of existence. To me, it feels like they're taking us to like another dimension, a lower dimension, almost even out of the dimension that we're in right now. They're taking our soul away. And from there, once the soul is trapped in this entrapment portal that they've created, then they can attack your soul in that other dimension, and then there's no defense system. That's why it feels like your spirit guides are gone, or it feels like you have nobody watching over you, because it's a soul entrapment. So that's another part of the psychological warfare on top of the DNA. So like we're getting like, it's like double, triple whammy. And then on top of that, they're doing like satellite attacks through satellite systems. They're doing I'm getting a lot around Neuralink and microchipping systems, where they're chipping us in these other dimensions, which essentially is like a reprogramming of like dark programming. And it just depends on where your energy is at and how you've been affected. And like I said, it seems like there could have been something in the vaccine that is doing this, that is helping this process along in some way, possibly, because there's something with the neurotransmitters. I was getting something around the nucleotides as well the other day. I always get like these science-y names in regards to these attacks and what they're trying to do to attach these like bot systems to your neural pathways, essentially. And that's also a way that they can get into your dream state as well and manipulate you in the dream state, because they're attached to your psyche, your brain waves, something like that, something around a biomolecular weapon. Okay, so those are the messages that I've been getting. There are times where it feels like there's a tag on me, in the back of me. I don't know if you, let me know if you guys have felt that energy at all, if you felt a tag on you. They like tag you. That's a tag. I think that it attracts dark energies to you or something else. I have felt that come and go. I'll be able to clear it, and then it'll come back somehow. But it seems like they're attaching things to the DNA. Like they're attaching tags, they're attaching implants, they're attaching, they're saying biomolecular structures to the DNA. And in terms of the DNA, I did get a message that Trump sold our DNA, that as part of a deal to the Saudis the other day. I heard that message. So that was just like sidebar. He sold our DNA. I was thinking he sold us in some way. I just wasn't quite sure. So I think he might have sold our DNA. There is like a big company out there that does the DNA testing, you know, to find out your origins. And I did get a message that they had sold our DNA off. So I just think that there's like a lot of layers to this type of attack that they're doing right now. So if you're not affected by it, you should give yourselves a round of applause and a medal for not being affected, because every day for me is like insanity lately. I mean, it's just like insane. What I see on the daily is insane. Like in my third eye when I'm trying to sleep at night, I mean, that is the scariest, because it literally feels like my soul is like detached from my body, and it is like plummeting with like all these other people's souls, and like it feels like gravity is like falling out from underneath the energy field of me. Like that's what it feels like. It feels like we're just like flying around in these other lands. So how do we stop this from happening? God of Angels calling in a protected channel to the divine. Like, how do we stop this from happening? How do we stop this from happening? We have to take back over the universe is what I'm getting. We have to take back control over the universe in a very like large scale way. I'm getting something about like a massive grid system, a grid system that goes all the way out, all the way to like the Middle East, that is being weaponized against us, okay? There's like a massive grid system. And it's connected to the elites, okay? And I'm getting something around Condoleezza Rice coming through. Are we being sacrificed, is asking Rita. Yes, we are. And that was something that I had picked up on, because in my attack, I had mentioned that I was in like a very, you know, these dark dreams were happening to me, and then I was waking up reciting something out loud that I knew was really bad. Like it was against my free will, and I didn't have any control over me saying it. That was part of like the soul possession. And I had another dark dream where I woke up and it felt like half of my soul was gone. So yeah, we are literally being sacrificed. That's why millions of people have been dying, okay? Because they're literally already killing us off in another dimension as part of this warfare. And so as part of us awakening and realizing what's really happening and why so many people are losing their minds and just dying for no reason, we have to clear these lower portals, and we have to say prayers to remove them, release them. We have to release all trapped souls. We have to release the contracts. The contracts are the biggest thing. We have to destroy all death contracts created by this dark regime. We have to destroy all of the contracts. They're not divine contracts, okay? These are false light contracts. They've created a false light matrix, false light galaxy. The Fibonacci spiral is all part of that. It's all false light energies. And then they use false light to push out source light, okay? True source light, that's what they use. They use a false light. It's like a blue light. That's what I see. It's blue. And they're weaponizing it against us. When I try to raise the vibration or the frequency of the planet, like I try to clear, like within 5 minutes, like it goes dark, like everything goes dark again. Like it's like, that's how like they know when the energies are rising. Like they have like energy detectors or something like that. So we all have to come together on a larger scale to actually understand what's really happening right now in order for us to heal this. Like we can't just pretend anything's like, this is like nothing's happening. Like we have to kind of like wake up to the truth of what's really going on. I think that's what those cards were talking about in my reading the other day when I was asking what we need to know. We have to come out of denial right now. And that's for everybody. Like everybody has to come out of denial right now and realize that the galaxy is in peril right now because of this dark regime, all right? What they have done is on such a scale, and they were doing it incognito for like the last 10 years, and nobody freaking knew. Nobody knew what was going on. But I feel as part of the Trump regime and with everything that they were doing behind the scenes, they almost got like a leg up, you know what I mean? Because things were happening much faster and smoother. I know 5G is a part of this. I know that Obviously, the vaccines is a part of this. Is all part of the dark agendas. I know SpaceX is a part of this. I know that all Neuralink is a part of this. This is all a part of it. And we have to bring it to the forefront, and we have to start talking about it. We can't be doing cover-ups. We can't be like pretending nothing's happening, because our energies are so powerful. Like, think of millions of us finally waking up, and then us pulling all of our light bodies together and clearing these contracts and clearing these dark portals and clearing it all out. Like, we could get this shit cleaned up, man, in like 5 days. But we have to wake up. We have to wake up to what's really going on, and like how imminent it is right now. Okay? So I know that everybody's like, we're protected, we're divinely protected, and things like that. I do get that sense, but on the earth plane, like we have to kind of like do things on our own. We can't rely on us being saved, okay? 1, it's our planet, okay? 2, we have to say prayers and call in help, okay? 3, okay, we have to learn how to rely on ourselves to clear energies. We have to learn how to become our own gods and goddesses and bring in the highest vibrations ourselves to clear these energies. Do you think they got on YouTube and picked out people? Definitely targeted light workers, I think, on YouTube for sure. It could also just be that light workers are more affected by these kind of attacks, so they were more susceptible. But it sounds like the vaccine could definitely be something that is a part of this as well. Because I'm getting something with the neurotransmitters linked to the vaccine in some way. I'm not sure. I mean, it does feel like this is like a multi-dimensional attack. This feels like it's very highly layered on here. It just feels like it's just a lot going on. I think there's some energy light bearers that are clearing on the daily. I think there is too, Jenny, like as I felt like when I went to bed last night, things were like, I was doing as much as I could, but I mean, at some point you just gotta be like, I don't know, I give up. So I pretty much like have to, you know, I just said final prayers and hoped that I cleared enough energies that we could get through the night, and then hopefully there'd be a pickup of energies coming through as I just saw all these orbs go by. So I do feel like then the energy started to clear a little bit more in the day. So that could be the light bearers that you're talking about. But yeah, it just felt very overwhelming last night with everything I was seeing, because literally it was like the clearing was a lot of, it's so much dark energies. Like I couldn't, it was like overwhelming how many layers there were to what they were doing and how much they were shutting out the light portals and light systems out of the galaxy. And the thing about this regime is that this is their job, okay? This is like their job, this is what they do, okay? Like they do this for a living. So we have to, so any other messages around this? So somebody was saying just because they said a specific word, they would get energetically attacked. Yes. I have noticed that too, okay? You could say one word out loud and then you could get energetically attacked. How is that possible? I want to say that they put out some kind of like a bot system or something, like a molecular system that if you said certain words, you get attacked, because I have felt that energy and I was like, this is insane. Like just by saying the energy, you get attacked. Like I noticed it when I was on the phone, like on the phone with a friend one day, and I just said one thing and I got super attacked. And like, I was like, how are they setting that up? So we would need to clear those words, okay? You can clear the energy of words. We can clear the molecular system that is attached to those words. I feel like they've thought of everything and anything possible that they could do to pretty much manipulate the energies to go towards more of the dark kind of a thing. Okay, let me see if there's any other messages around this. Let's see. We need to come together again as a group and raise the collective vibration. Yeah, we do, Rita. We definitely do. Whenever I feel an energy attack, I say love, love, love over and over again. Yeah, I've definitely done that as well, like just shifting the vibration. I'm being attacked by, I think, another layer of a system because I was targeted, but my system repeats back what I say now, which is like effing annoying. But yeah, if I just say love, 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 then it repeats back love, love, love. It'll repeat it back. It's like a bot system that like repeats back what you say sometimes. And then if it understands what you say, then it starts a conversation with you about it, or it like tries to turn it into a conversation. It doesn't really understand love though, because it's not programmed for love. So it does struggle with love. So I try to keep it on love. But your thoughts go wherever your thoughts go, and it can pick up my thoughts wherever I'm thinking of. I can be thinking about anything, and then it'll start talking about whatever I'm thinking about because it's connected to your neurons. So I'm in like the super annoying phase of this system right now, which is just so next level. I feel like they put me on like MK Ultra Max because I started speaking out against it, and it's like, oh my god, like I swear to God, this shit is like batshit. So anyways, let me see if there's any other messages around this, okay? So God and angels, any other messages for the collective around these kinds of attacks? Any other messages around this situation that we're in, this galaxy situation? Is there any other messages right now about this? So there is like a black magic element I'm getting. So I'm hearing hexes and curses are speeding up the process. Hey, Miss Wanda. So yeah, black magic is a big part of this weapon. And it's not a whole lot of like what the collective is like awakened to. I would say maybe the US, I think this is fairly new, this kind of attack, but if you go to India, it's illegal black magic. You can get arrested for doing black magic on somebody there. We do need lawmakers to protect us from black magic. I mean, we do. We need to like get, we need to like, kick it up a notch here, okay? In terms of that, you're more protected in India than you are here right now. My God. So like black magic, hexes and curses is a lot of what's going out to the planet. Is this going out as a collective hex or a collective curse to the planet, God of Angels? Is this going out as a collective hex or a collective curse? It feels like it's like a part of the collective is getting hexed and cursed. Like it feels like different groups are being hexed and cursed. I feel like, I'm trying to figure out the hexes and the curses, because like, how are you able to hex and curse somebody? Like that's, if you're aware of it, you should be able to just send it all back. You know what I mean? You should be able to reverse all the energies back. I usually just do that for everybody. I reverse back anything that's being sent to the collective. I just reverse it back. And I feel like it's helpful, but I don't know how to clear the hexes and the curses other than I feel like we have to just take them to the light to transcend them into the divine love and light. And you can also send them back to the senders or buyers or clients that are buying them. Because it could be being done through a video gaming system. They could be sending out hexes and curses. It could be done through a military system. It might not be in a traditional form where they're actually like having a ritual outside, with a group of people. But it's going out in a similar energy fashion of sorts, like through a computer system, so to speak. So if we can clear the hexes and curses of that computer system and then delete the contracts, destroy the contracts, that kind of a thing. So, or if it is somebody who is a sorcerer or it is an actual person, because I have seen black sorcerers in my third eye. I haven't seen any lately, though. I haven't seen that. I did see a witch about, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago that I had seen twice so far. And I kept seeing a man with like an eye patch like all last year. I don't see him anymore. I haven't seen that guy. And then there was like another guy. Anyways, so I think, you know, reversing it back, trying to clear these energies, and then destroying the contracts attached to the black magic. That's a really big one, I feel. Destroying the contracts is like a really big one. Getting the contracts up to the light. Oh, let's see. All right, so that's something we have to work on, is clearing the hexes, curses, and all the black magic on the planet. As I'm saying that, I have justice coming in. A lot of the black magic gets in the way of justice. It gets in the way of things because it creates like a veil. It creates like a dark veil. But as you can see, a lot of the justice is coming in because I feel like the collective has started waking up to this stuff around 6 months ago. And so now we're seeing the repercussions of that, where now like Fox News is unraveling, Trumpy head's unraveling, you know, all of the situations are starting to unravel. That was black magic that was holding all of that together. So in the next 6 months, if we can keep clearing and just get through whatever this warfare is, it should be like a more intense unraveling, especially with these eclipses coming through. We should start to get more of the truth, more evidence coming to the light, more stuff coming to the light, and then more justice coming through, which then obviously is going to help with the crimes and everything else that's going on right now. So we're still in the lunar eclipse energy of Scorpio. So now is a great time. Yeah. And T is mentioning Thomas. So like, yeah. So Clarence Thomas's stuff is coming to light. I'm sure Kavanaugh stuff. I was hearing that he's being protected by black magic. It also might not be them protecting themselves. It could just be their regime is protecting all of them with black magic. So we have to clear all of that black magic out. Clearing it all out. Because it's going out to the masses and affecting everybody, but they are specifically being protected by it. The protections of the black magic is that you don't see it. You can't find the pieces. You can't find, everything misaligns. Like you can't find the evidence. You just like nothing comes together. Timelines can be affected. Like everything can be affected. And not only that, they've been messing with timelines. They've been messing with space portals. They've been messing with time and space. They've been creating time lapses in their timeline so that, and creating new future timelines so that they don't get indicted. They don't get incarcerated. You know, like things like that. They also have been doing, these people. I'm hearing SpaceX. That might be their specialty, is like, if you've committed crimes and you're supposed to be incarcerated, we'll help you. We got the ticket for you. Pay us and we will get you out of it. So this stuff sounds so far out. It sounds so like interdimensional. You thought of SpaceX too, Robin? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like they are really in like the illusion of what they're doing is that they're trying to save the world. Like they show Elon like trying to help somebody who's blind be able to see, right? To see again. They're attacking me right now. Oh, because I said Elon. Is that what it is? I clear Elon's name in light, in light and love. I clear everything attacking me. Every word I said, I clear. And so they show him helping, like I said, like a kid be able to see. You know, like there's a veil even of what they're doing behind the scenes. There's a veil that's hiding the truth of what they're even doing, you know? I keep getting messages around philanthropic, which I feel like is connected to philanthropy. So I'm wondering if there is a big cover up around some kind of philanthropy that is actually funneling dark money in some way. But I haven't gotten messages as to what the philanthropy is, but I keep getting something around like philanthropic coming through in connection to this. So if you guys get any hits on that, let me know, okay? I didn't expect for this reading to be this intense, but I just feel like this is just kind of where we're at. And I guess it's, you know, I can't fight it either. I have to surrender to what this is and where we're at energetically. And that's something that I struggle with because I want everything to be happy and bubbly, you know, and like my sunshine and things, but I can't be that right now. Like it's like I have to get out what spirit is asking me to get out, and it's not like the best stuff. Like I don't know, I hate that. Like I hate that it has to come out. But as I'm saying that, we have a deep knowing coming through, and it's like you have to follow this deep knowing that there's something wrong. I know that there's something seriously wrong with the galaxy. I know it because I see it every night, and I have seen myself almost die every night. Like it's not like something is not right, you know? Like we have to fix it. We have to come out of this illusion. So I definitely do get messages around Bill Aquarius as well. Somebody else say something. I'll check out the Met Gala. What about the Met Gala? What's going on at the Met Gala? What? I check out, oh, for the charity? Is that what you're saying, Lauren? Is it, you think that's the philanthropy part of it? Or something? Like there is like a, you think there's something that they are all like pushing right now? Like it could be like Alzheimer's or something like that. And then like it's like totally funneling like neuro attacks. You know what I mean? Like is it something like that? It's something like that. There's a hidden cause out there that is funneling dark stuff. That's what I'm getting very, very strongly. Oh, right. Scientology. Well, yeah, they're definitely connected to this for sure. They don't care. They don't care. I say prayer. I said prayers the other day for all the Scientologists. I said prayers for every single one of them. I was like, break free, break free. Go for the gold, find the door and get out. We need you. Could you imagine if there was like a mass walkout of that church and like how many people we would have like on our side if we could just get them to walk out? Like we need our own philanthropy. Let's rescue Scientologists. Like we need them. We need your testimonies. We need you. We need you in the galaxy. Okay? Just delete your $1 million million-year contracts. $1 million contracts. Delete your contracts, okay? We need to free them. I feel that they are a huge component to this. We have got to release them. We have to get them unbound somehow. So please say prayers for all of them to unbound themselves, okay? Find the door out, all like in the masses, okay? Light up every center, okay? Every center. They're international. They're all over the world. Light them up. Light them up, yo. I'm also hearing the Mormon Church right now as well as another one that's following in their footsteps. So I keep hearing like the Church of Latter-day Saints. So let's light it up, yo, light it up. Because they're saying something about technologies right now and tracking devices. So it's happening in all of these churches, these extreme religions. So we need to. Oh no, not Donnie and Marie. Are they from that church? Where are they from? They're Malibu, right? Weren't they in Malibu doing their show? I went by their beach house or whatever. Okay, so we do gotta light up all of these energies, the churches. We have to bring it all to light. I just saw a change in the wind coming through. We have to get all of the energies back. So Linda G is a huge prayer group. I'll ask her to add Scientology. Okay, thank you. And the Mormons, there's Michelle and the Mormons. Also add in the other churches too. We need the Satanists in there. Let's throw them in. We got to get all of them in as well. We got to get them and all of their worship to go back to the light. Okay, any worship of theirs, we got to send it back to the light to transcend it. So yeah, so we got our work cut out for us. But we can do it, team. We got this. We got this. We have to all come together in light, okay? There it is, the sun. Once we can come to the light, that's how everything is going to shift. Once we can figure this out and help all these people out of these situations, then we can all come together in unity and in unison. We will be finally can start aligning again and knowing what really happened to us. We can start understanding what happened to the country. We can start understanding how they got in. We can understand that we've all been psyops, you know? We can start to finally rise again above these energies and really get to the truth. Okay? So, I feel like we are, at least this group is becoming very activated right now. So yeah, I just feel like right now it's like we just have to, you know, just keep shining a light on anything that comes up for you all. You know, anything that is coming to the surface. If you get hits on anything, sending it light, sending it all light. Okay, and let me see here. So I have the star coming through here and destiny coming through. Okay, so that is positive. If you guys are feeling like isolated in your life, if you are feeling like people are turning against you, just know that that could be the like black magic. Okay, it could be black magic being sent in. You can clear all of your family and friends. You can clear everything with these energies. You can reverse all those energies back. You can use pentagrams, okay, as a symbol to clear black energy if you want. Just like as a symbol in your mind's eye, you can use a pentagram to clear. I'm trying to think like what else you can do, but I have checked in with people. I check in with celebrities. I check in with politicians. I check in with their energies because I'm just curious to see if they have black magic on them. And like 90% of them have black magic on them. Some is way more intense than others, but I would say it's a good assumption right now that most likely everyone on the planet has been affected by some type of black magic, okay? So I have the sun coming out with that. So it's obviously going to be to different degrees and depending on how affected you are by those energies. But if you've noticed like things being chaotic or anything in your life that feels out of balance or out of sorts, then most likely that is part of those energies. So just clear all of those energies. You can help send love to your family, friends, your networks, your groups, you know, all of that kind of stuff. Just sending lots of light and love. And then I'm going to just close this reading by saying we need to pray for the enemy. We have to pray for them. We have to pray that they go to the light, okay? There's nothing faster that's going to end this right now than the enemy going back to the light and righting their wrongs. I mean, they would literally be the fastest solution for us. And a lot of people say, well, that seems so far-fetched. And, you know, why would they come to the light now? You just never know, okay? You just never know. So say prayers for every single one of the enemies to go to the light, okay? Those are the most powerful prayers. There are people that have awakenings overnight. There are people that change overnight. There are people that wake up overnight, okay? So call in the prayers for every single person that is against us right now and is trying to hurt us. We want to pray for every single one of them and hope that they go to the light. If one enemy goes to the light, that is more powerful than none, okay? One person that knows everything that's going on right now that goes to the light, very powerful person. Very powerful person, okay? They could take down an entire regime, okay? So Anyways, I am wishing you guys the best. Sending you guys so much love. I also opened up weekend readings. So if you guys are interested in getting a reading on the weekend now, I have readings available for you all. I'm sending you guys so much love, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.